Welcome to the Witch's Oracle. Today is Thursday. It's the first month of the year. It's January 30th day, and the year 2020. Okay, here's what I've decided to do. Just to make things a little bit easier, I got a couple of people who messaged me about the whole numerology situation that I go through in the beginning of each read. So I decided to do things a little bit differently to help people kind of understand. So I randomly started out by just picking through my astrology cards, and I ended up pulling a fire sign. And then the next one I picked randomly was a fire sign. So then I figured, well, I might as well stick with fire signs, and I finished off the fire sign. So then I thought, I'm going to stick with that whole going with the element thing. So then I went ahead and went with the next one, which was what was going on for that for this time of year, for this month's sign. So I went ahead and did that series of air. So I did those three. And now I'm going to go ahead and do Earth. So moving on to Earth, I'm starting off with Capricorn. And Capricorn has a number you can see on, well, make sure you can see. Let me make sure I can see. Glasses on. Make sure it's all clear. So as you can see here, Capricorn is a 10. The planet for Capricorn is Saturn, which is a 1 and a 9. That equals 10. And Capricorn is I use, and Earth is truth. So Capricorn uses truth. And then Earth is a 2 and a 6. So patience and love. Patience and love, okay? And then together 6, 7, 8. So we have 10, 10, and 8. So everyone can grasp that. The 1 and the 9. 1 is the beginning, and 9 is completion, the beginning of complete. 10 is karma. 10 is the end, so the complete end. So that's, if you want to look up numerology, you'll understand. But that's a basic, quick breakdown of that. Now, going with your first month, January, the 30th day. So the new beginning, and the 3 is communication. The beginning of communication with spirit, patience with spirit, again with patience with spirit. So we're doing 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8. So I hope everyone can understand, because obviously 0 is 0. So you have an 8. So the number for today is 8. 8 represents manifestation. Manifestation basically means you have all the tools and knowledge that you need to make, produce, or create whatever it is you need. Capricorn is, like right here, you can see a 1 and a 0. Capricorn is 1 with spirit. So Capricorn is 10, or karma. Saturn, just like here, is a 1 and a 9. The beginning of completion, or 10, karma. Which is why Saturn is the planet for Capricorn. Earth sign, very grounded. And Earth is patience and love. Patience and love, 6 plus 2 is 8. So there's your 8. So we have 8, 10, 10, and 8. So those are the numbers for today, 8 and 10. So we're going to watch out for the 1 and the 8 and 10s. Okay, and as long as we're getting those cards, we know that we're connecting with spirit, and we know that this read is strong and meant for Capricorn. Capricorn, what I know about Capricorns is they're very, it's kind of like, it's joy or chaos with Capricorns in a sense. Capricorns don't like to talk or listen. They like to observe. They like to observe and take in kind of what's going on. They do not like to depend on other people's Capricorn. You know that. Loyalty to a Capricorn is everything. It may take a Capricorn a little while to fall in love, but it takes them a lot longer to fall out of love. They have hearts of pure gold. What is, like, they'll read your mind, in a sense. Do you know what I mean? Capricorn, you get what I'm saying. Like, they can, like, they know. That's why it's I know. They know. Capricorns tend to be one of those signs that leans towards the silent treatment. You ever give the silent treatment, Capricorn? If you're laughing right now, you know it's true. Capricorns are really, really picky about their friends. And Capricorns have their mood swings. It's hard to tell sometimes with Capricorns if they're being serious or joking. You know? Sometimes it's that fine line. Capricorns are honest and, I mean, they kind of keep who they are hidden to a certain point. You know, they don't like to talk about their own issues and be all out there and that kind of thing. They just kind of like go in themselves. But I can tell you this, when a Capricorn is done with you, they are done. Like, done. They're not negative, though. Capricorns aren't negative. They're mostly actually quite positive. I know they're blunt. Very blunt. So, yeah, that's definitely the vibe that I get for sure on that. I'm going to be using the Animal Tarot, and I'm going to be using Colette Baron Reid's the Spirit Oracle. Can't see that. Spirit Oracle. And this is by Dawn Brunk. The Animal Wisdom. I love this. Love, love, love this. Love them. Love them. Alright, so let's move that out of the way. Let's bring that over there. Make a little space so I can actually have some room to work my cards. I like to do everything on camera so everyone can see, so people can't say, oh, she set that up. Oh, she pre-pulled those cards. Because it gets a little crazy. My reads will get a little bonkers, and people are like, that did not just happen. Oh yeah, it's going to go down. It's going to happen. If you don't know about this deck, you can go and watch. I've done reviews on pretty much all my decks. You can order these on Walmart or Amazon, I do believe. I'm not sure if they're still available or not, but that is where I ordered it. Probably $30 or less. It does not come edged in pink. I did that myself because I just thought, you know, I was going to pull out these colors here. So let's go ahead and get shuffling. I like to do what I call let Jesus take the wheel, and I let the cards literally fall where they may, so that I'm not controlling spirit. I'm not controlling the cards. Whatever message needs to come will come. I'm simply a messenger. I'm not going to interpret the cards for you until the very, very end. I'm going to let you kind of get whatever message you need to get first, and then I'll give you my opinion. My opinion doesn't really matter. You know what's going on. You know what's happening. Tarot card is just kind of pulling out the information that you already had. Do you see the cards that are popped up? Okay. Those are the ones that I'm going to pull. So what I see is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, 7. There might be 2 there, and 8. We'll see how many come through. Sometimes as I'm pulling, other cards will pop up. Sometimes while I'm pulling, other cards will drop. Sometimes when I'm pulling, I'm like, oh, I didn't see that one before. So you never know. And what I do is do a little tap. And if there's any cards still sticking up, which you can see clearly there's not, I check the back of the deck to see what's going on. And I usually go 4 deep. A lot of times in the back of the deck there's a story to be told, and as long as it's telling a story, I will read you the story. If the story doesn't make any sense or I'm not feeling a story, then there's nothing there for you. Last card I pulled here, first card I pulled is here, so we'll start at the beginning. All right. Prairie dog. 3 of fossils. So 3 is communication, collaboration, creativity. Fossils is pentacles, and that's coins or earth. So there's your earth coming in there. And with 3 of pentacles, it's definitely collaboration. We have 3. So you have 3 things here. 3 people, 3 things, 3. Creativity, collaboration, communication. So when you have 3 people and you're collaborating together, you definitely have to have really good communication. Can't have 3 head chefs in a kitchen because nothing will come out tasting good. So there has to be that, you know, someone takes the lead, someone takes the second, you know, everyone bringing in ideas. We have that kind of thing happening. Also with pentacles, it represents domestic, home, work, money, domestic. Cups are emotions. Swords are our thoughts, our ideas, our mental well-being. And wands are action, taking action. And everything in here, the numbers mean something, the colors mean something. Everything has a meaning. Nothing is done random. There's no such thing as coincidence. Next we have Bat, Master of Suspension. Otherwise this is known as the Hanged Man. So we have 10 and 2. 10 is karma and 2 could be partnership. 2 could be representative of sharing or a balancing of. 10 and 2 is also 13, which breaks down to 4. Now this year's 2020, which 2 plus 0 is 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 0 is 4. So this is the year of perseverance. So 10, 11, 12, right? 12, so 2 plus 1 is 3, all right? And that comes back over here to the 3. 3 of fossils and 3. So I'm getting in some information about on this. A lot of times when I get the hangman, it represents sacrifice. Someone has sacrificed themselves, their emotions, their feelings, money, something. Something is, sometimes it can represent needing to see things from a new perspective. That is also very misunderstood. Capricorn, I think you get misunderstood a lot. I think people misread you a lot. The Heron, 2 of feathers. So there's that 2, because we had 10 and 2. So 2, partnership or balance of. Feathers are our thoughts and ideas. Feathers is like swords. So, interesting thing with the 2 of swords is like it's confusion. You need to make a decision. Which one will you choose? Having to make a choice. So we've got collaboration. We've got some sacrifice. We have having to make a choice. Sea lion, 7 of shells. Shells is cups or emotions. 7 is personal growth. 7 of cups, again, having to make a choice. You're having to make a choice, Capricorn. You're having to choose something. You might have to make a sacrifice in this choice. I mean, we do have 3 here, so I don't know if you're having to choose a person or, but there's definitely having to choose. And you have to be careful because, there's an excess of choices there, so you really want to make sure you're not being delusional or mistaking certain things. See everything for what it is when you're making this choice. Fox. The seer branches. So branches is wands, which is action, taking action. The fox is very clever, very sly. Also very kind of manipulative and mischievous. A scavenger. So the seer is like a messenger or a page. So young energy, feminine energy, bringing forth a message of action or bringing forth some action. And lastly, we have the lizard, the 7 of branches. So we have another 7. 7 of branches. So branches, again, is wands, which is action. And the 7 of wands is courage, taking control. Needing the courage to take control of this situation and to make this choice. What's interesting to me about this is we didn't get, I mean, we have a 10 and a 2, but we didn't get any specific 10s or 8s. So with Earth, we have 2 and 6. We didn't even get a, we have a 2, because we have that 10-2 in a sense, but we didn't get a 6. So I'm a little interested in why we didn't get anything connected to the 10 and the 8. 7 of branches. Courage and taking control. All right, let me just see what's going on here. Let me see what's happening. Keeper of the light, the owl, having wisdom. So 1, the beginning, and 10, karma. So that's actually 9. So it does bring in the 9 from Saturn. Having to be wise. Alert. Not seeing a story. I'm not feeling it. Not seeing a story. There's every now and then when I'm doing a reading, there'll be a time where I'm not feeling connected. Right now I'm not feeling connected, which is unusual for me. Very, usually I'm like 100% in. All right, I'm going to pull some Oracle and see if I can't get something here. I mean, Capricorn, I know you like to keep things close to the vest and all that, but man, you're not even going to let me in to give you a reading? What's up with this? This is crazy. I know it's really cold in my house right now because I'm enjoying this cold front for 5 seconds before it heats up and we have, a hot Texas summer. But, and I live on an island off the coast of Texas in the Gulf of Mexico, but it still gets, gets hot. So I'm enjoying this cold for the moment. But, I didn't know the cards can be cold. Okay. Oracle's got a few things to say. See that? So let's see what Oracle needs to tell me. Okay. Got one here. Yep, we're good. Okay. Okay, 4. Okay, so we are in the year of perseverance, so we got that. Badger spirit. Be fearless and bold. Well, we just, being brave, being courageous. So for sure, we've got that. Absolutely. Chameleon. Act as if. And then 1 and 4, the beginning of perseverance. Yeah. Acting as if. Okay, there we go. We have our 8. Okay. Bobcat spirit. Life is a mystery. Interesting. So it's a mystery what's going on here. Elephant spirit. Learning from the past. Patience and change. Breaks down to a 7, which is personal growth. So in order to grow, we have to have patience and change. Learning from the past. Make a mistake is fine as long as we learn from it and move forward from it and not repeat it. We grow from that. The frog. Okay, there's our 8. 2. Patience and manifestation. 10. So there's our 8 and our 10. Frog spirit. Clearing out the clutter. So you have to clear out the clutter in order to make this decision that needs to be brave, which is to clear out the clutter is not just material, it's beyond that. And that's where you need to be brave and bold and fearless to be able to be strong enough to clear out that clutter and make that choice. Something has to be sacrificed. That's what's going on. Learning from your past. Something has happened in the recent past. Okay, giraffe spirit. Seeing the big picture. 2 and 9. Patience and completion. That breaks down to an 11. 11 is intuition. See, Capricorn, you need to use that knowing, that intuition that you have to see the big picture. In order to make this choice, you need to look at see the whole thing. Three and 6. So there's our 3. Collaboration, communication, 6, love. Breaking down to 9, which is completion, going back to Saturn again, which is trust. So it's saying to trust your instincts. Trust your instincts until you make that decision. Just act as if you know what you're going to do until you know, because it's a mystery. So until you know, you just act as if you know until you work it all out. There's always enough. Oh, you got the fox again. So there's that 2 again, patience, and there's a 7, personal growth. And there's a 9 again. So there's that 9, trust. Trust, 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 trust. See, that's the thing with you, Capricorn. You're all about trust. Honesty and trust. So, yeah. Think on your feet. Thinking it through. Think on your feet. See, you've got the fox and the fox. Oh, see, Capricorn, you're all about loyalty. Loyalty. There you are again. 9. So 9, it's all about trust. This is all about trust. This is all about trust. So what the cards are saying is the cards aren't going to give you anything because you already know, Capricorn. You know what you need to do. You know what your choices are. You need to trust your instincts, trust yourself in this scenario because no one else can tell you, oh, well, that's it. That's it right there. No one can tell a Capricorn what to do. You can't lecture a Capricorn. Capricorn, you're not even willing to have the cards tell you anything. I mean, because that's what this is all about. You already have the knowledge and the wisdom that you need. You already know. The reason that you're even watching this is just, for a, let's see what it says. But Be loyal to what you love. So there's your 10. There's your karma. There's your 9. There's your, it's the beginning of completion. There's your 10. There's your karma. That's what this is. Oh, okay. See, that's why I try not to make any decisions or opinions or anything until I come to the end, because sometimes you have to get all the facts information before you can make an informed decision. Do you see? Capricorn, you so get this. You so get this. Okay, I'm doing a new thing where I'm incorporating my box of charms. So what I do with this box of charms, it's so much easier to do in person. It's very difficult to do in this capacity, but it does work. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to, for the number part, oh, okay, can you see it? 3. Okay, we rolled a 3. So when we started, we pulled out this 3. So this collaboration. So that 3, that's the number. Collaboration, creativity, and communication. That's the number they want you to focus on, is 3. And let's see if 6. See the dot? That's how I know it's not a 9. See the dot on there? That's the 9. That's a 6. Love. Love. So be loyal to what you love. Okay? That's telling you on that. There's always enough. There's a 6 here, the 3 and the 6. Do you see that? 3 and the 6. There's always enough. So it wants you to pay attention to this. 3 and 6. Always enough. Okay. D. I don't know if this means something to you, Capricorn. I don't know if it represents dad, a name. Could be the first initial of a name, first or last. Be dog, dog spirit. Remember, be loyal to what you love, bringing more attention here. Only you would know what this represents. So I leave that, you know, for you to kind of know what's what. All right, so now what I do is I kind of pull the bigger pieces to the side because obviously I can feel what those are. And then what I do is I pull all this stuff in here. We're just going to jiggle it all around. Now I'm just going to not look because right now I can't see. I'm going to reach my hand over and I'm just going to grab a handful. I'm going to toss it out. Not a handful, but like a finger, a couple fingers full. Otherwise, we'd be here all day. I'm running out of time. All right, we're starting out with, we have 1, 2, 3 keys. So we have 3 keys. So again, 3, collaboration, communication, and creativity. So we have the keys to happiness, the keys, multiple choices, and all of them look like hearts. So we have the love. Be loyal to what you love. Okay, I'm going to have to go fast because I'm running out of time here. We have the Pegasus. The Pegasus, this one that we have, this mystery. Life is a mystery. Pegasus is a mystery. Here we have a star with a fairy in there. Be fearless and bold. Act as if, be fearless and bold. I feel like fairies are very fearless and bold. Like, think about Tinkerbell. Reminds me of Tinkerbell. Then we have a rabbit. We have this rabbit. Being quick on your feet. Okay? Fast thinker, quick on your feet. Act as if. Then what's this little teeny tiny one we have? It's a whale. Learning from the past. Okay. That for sure. Oh, and then I forgot this one, this ring. This ring, this heartbeat. Listening to your heart. Listening to your heart. Making these decisions. Okay, I hope this resonated for you, Capricorn. I know you totally got this. Please like, click, and subscribe. Do all those things you do. I do free readings. Mention or comment below that you want a reading. They're 100% free. I'll get to you. I like to do them over the phone. I need at least an hour. That way it's the second best way to connect other than in person. And if you want one of those, just let me know and I'll get back with you and we'll schedule a time that's convenient that works for you. And I haven't had anyone tell me they hated my readings yet. Have a great day.